International. We have recovered Andrew from the end of the actual SiftPop episode. We're going to head in on and do it. Just want to make sure this one's live first. So if you're watching this, welcome to what is the live video recording of the spoilers. It does look like it's live. I'm getting an ad now here, so it should be going live for people. I'm going to say something in the chat. Welcome to the spoilers. And then we'll make sure we're good. Yeah, looks like we're good, Andrew.
Nice.
You okay? You all right? You okay? Ready to do some spoilers? Okay, good. Andrew has found his happy place. We're going to talk some spoilers for Men in Black International. And I don't know that I have a ton to say about it. And, you know, it's funny when we do spoilers for movies we don't like, there's not as much to say. Just because
normally there's not that much to unpack.
Right. Well, and that's part of the reason we didn't like this movie.
If you've seen the first movie, you've seen this one.
Well, and everything in this movie is so predictable, it's almost spoils itself.
Oh my gosh.
So let's start there.
Obvious bad guy is obvious.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know the last time I saw a villain or bad guy that was supposed to be a surprise. Oh, there's the bad guy that was this in blazing lights from the very beginning.
Yeah.
This is the mole, you know?
Yeah.
There's a mole, guys. Who's it gonna be? Were we supposed to think that it was the other guy with the glasses?
Apparently they thought we were that stupid.
It made no sense to me whatsoever.
You know what? If it turned out to be him, you know, the guy that they were playing as, you know, the obvious mole.
That would have been interesting because it would have been weird.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, you know, I thought they were just, you know, making it obvious that it was him.
But here's the other thing about this movie focusing on the mole.
What?
The other thing about this movie focusing on the mole is that it absolutely destroys the villain part of this movie as well, because they talk about the Hive, who's not really the villain in this movie. I mean, they are, but they are. I mean, we barely see whatever the Hive thing is at the end. And through the whole movie, all we hear is that they were defeated once before, thanks to our, their wits and their Series 7, neuralizers or whatever, or guns. So, man, this movie does not set anything up and pay it off well.
No, at all.
Yeah.
So many useless plot and settings. Like the whole thing with Hemsworth's ex was completely pointless.
Yeah.
The whole thing with the speeder bike scene. Why did Kumail Nanjiani's little character even need to exist in this movie?
It's comic relief. That's it. That's the reason that character exists. And I mean, as for that, I actually enjoyed Pawnee. I thought Pawnee was okay. Because I thought he was funny a couple times, but that's the only reason he exists. You're right. There is no plot reason for him to exist.
And why did they get massacred? I thought that did I miss something as to why they were destroyed?
I don't think so. I think I don't know why.
Yeah. Like, why did Pawnee and all of his little, because they talked to the two twin DJ dubsteppers.
Right.
And then they left, but then the next time we see them, they were destroyed.
Yeah, you must have killed them all after they got what they wanted.
Rude.
Or to get what they wanted, maybe. I don't know. The movie doesn't really go into it.
So they're bad guys, but they're not bad guys. So what am I supposed to feel for them? Like,
see, that's the other thing too. I think you're supposed to, like, the movie chooses a weird time to reveal the information to you that you already knew, by the way.
About Liam Neeson being the bad guy?
Yeah. In that, they've just killed off these quote unquote bad guys that we're supposed to think are working for the Hive, who are really just only trying to protect their own civilization, right?
Yeah.
And so immediately everything before in the movie is reversed, and all of a sudden you feel awful. Like, that's like the movie wants you to celebrate the death of the bad guy, and then takes it back from you and goes, "Ha-ha, you celebrated the death of good people, movie watcher." Like, what a weird way to do that.
They weren't good people.
Right. No, they
killed the janitor guy and
Right.
stole him, cloned
Right.
him, rude. Then they went to that party to kill that one alien guy, but they had to do some breakdancing first, because priorities.
Right.
And then they killed him, again, rude.
Mhm.
And then they killed, I guess, all of Pawnee's people. So were they really good people?
No, they weren't. They were pragmatic people, I think, is what we're supposed to believe. Like they were just trying to do whatever it takes to save their
The great are
world.
good.
Yeah. It's very frustrating.
Yeah. I'm just keep going back to I don't understand Chris Hemsworth's character's motivations. Is he trying to be an archer, bumbling idiot who just gets away with everything? And how does that character develop and change throughout the end
here's
of the
what
movie?
I think we're supposed to believe. We're supposed to believe that he was a hotshot agent, and then because of what happened with the neuralization of him at the big Battle of the Hive or whatever, where the Liam Neeson character got turned, that changed him, and now he's like doesn't quite know who he is. He's different. He's a bumbling. Something's missing. Like a piece of him is missing, and so he's not as good as he used to be. I think that's what we're supposed to get out of it. But I don't think the movie does a great job at building that case because it wants to save that information as the big final reveal and have that big moment in the elevator where it's like, oh, you were neuralized.
Yeah.
Well, duh. How long have we known that since looking at the poster? And it's like, he keeps repeating the Series 7, thing or whatever. It's like, I don't know. The movie, the audience is so far ahead of the movie, and that's just not not the right order.
That's not good storytelling.
You want the audience to figure it out when you want it to be figured out, not beforehand.
Yeah.
So,
Arrival. That's how you do a plot reveal.
Yes.
Fight Club. That's how you do a plot reveal.
Yeah.
I could go on and on. Men in Black International. Not how you do a plot reveal.
It's pretty much not how you do anything.
No, it's not how you movie. It's not how you movie.
It's a bad example of how to movie.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some specific things, Dark Phoenix wise. The Phoenix Force is in this movie. It is basically those twins who come down.
Yeah.
Like the effect on, didn't it look like the same colors and nebulous effect as the Phoenix Force?
Yeah.
In the fact that they come down and take, the same shape as the people that they kill.
Yeah.
It was just really fascinating to me.
I mean, the aliens in Dark Phoenix didn't have names either, so
that's right.
It could be the same,
right? And they're about as pointless.
Yeah, and about as pointless too. It's got to be the same ones. It's got to be.
I'm just telling you, I was surprised by how the whole X-Men. Why do we call it X-Men when the women are the ones saving you guys around here? And then she has that conversation with Emma Thompson.
That doesn't make sense at all because how many movies was it that Logan was the one who saved the day?
Well, I'm just saying the jokes are the same, right? Here in Men in Black, Tessa's like, really, Men in Black? And Emma Thompson's like, yeah, I tried. It's a thing.
Oh, yeah, Emma Thompson. You forget she's in this movie because she's about as useful as that Swamp Thing cancellation.
She just offers bookends.
Yeah.
She looks good. I love her Men in Black attire. Just looking dapper.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just trying to find good things to say. There she is.
There she
Look
is.
at her looking good. I love the white hair. I love it so much. It's very cool. See, here's the thing. You look at this on a audio podcast. You look at this. And see, look at that. Look at that technology.
It's crazy.
No,
that's my John Travolta, by the way.
It's crazy.
Oh my God.
No, generally you look at this movie and you go, oh, that looks fun. That looks interesting. The technology looks cool. The set design looks awesome. And there's nothing to back it up. So anything else you wanted to talk about? Any other details?
So was Liam Neeson in there the whole time then? Because at the end, he kind of did the run away, Chris, that kind of thing.
No, I think he was infected by the hive the whole time, right?
Yeah. So that giant alien insect thingy was stuck in him that whole time.
Part of it or something.
Yeah.
The movie doesn't really say, Andrew. That's the whole, I mean, it's just like,
so.
And then the final battle that she's supposed to have this big moment at is where she just shoots it, right?
Yeah.
Just shoots the gun at it.
Yeah.
Game over.
Yeah. At 100%.
Why did she have to get sucked in there Like, it seemed like the movie was trying to say she had to get sucked in there to know something.
But she didn't learn anything.
No, she didn't learn anything. Like,
yeah, it was trying to say, like, you are where you need to be. The universe has a way of putting you where you're supposed to be.
Thank you. I couldn't remember because it means nothing.
It
literally means nothing to this movie. And so I had totally forgotten that was the line. But yes, that's the line that the movie's trying to feed you some sort of meaning or theme, right?
Yeah,
the universe. The universe has you where you need to be.
But she wasn't where she needed to be.
She had nothing to do with it.
Where she needed to be was back out of that hole to shoot in the hole.
I mean, are we being obtuse? Is there something she learned in there that, are we supposed to think because she went in there and now the universe had her where she needs to be that she knew where to aim for? Because it was just a big cylinder. Just aim for the middle of the cylinder. Like, it's just a beam. I don't understand.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is the Hive's thinking for this entire movie. They go to Paris. What was it, 5 years ago, something like that? The initial time. They capture Liam Neeson, and then they decide, guys, let's wait 5 years, because I bet there's going to be an alien that brings a weapon here that we can use in 5 years.
Yeah.
So we're just going to chill, and we're going to run the Men in Black International.
Until we find it.
Until we find this weapon. And then we're going to have this whole conspiracy with the mole go on. And then we're going to have them bring that weapon to us. And then we're going to go back to that same portal we used 5 years ago and go home.
Well, that's the thing. We know nothing about the Hives.
Yeah.
What they want to do. So,
I mean, they couldn't even make it as simple as we're bad. We need to destroy the Earth. They tried to make it, smart, but they ended up making it more stupid than just a simple I'm bad, so villain,
Yeah.
Because at least in the first Men in Black, you had a giant cockroach who's like, I don't like people.
Well, right.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be complex. It can be simple.
Yeah.
It just has to mean something.
In this one, you had a giant cockroach who's like, I don't like people who make me wait 5 years to do what I want and then go home with cool gun.
But the difference is we got to meet, the Edgar suit. You know what I mean? Like, we got to understand that character and actually know who he was. The Hive is never really a part of this till the end, and even then, we don't know anything about him.
Yeah, we know that Edgar liked bugs.
Yeah.
You don't squash bugs, David Cross. If David Cross, you squash those bugs, he's going to eat you.
I think I'm done. I think I'm done talking about Men in Black International.
Yeah.
I think we can leave this one in the past and just move on to hopefully better movies.
Yeah.
The rest of this summer. Come on, 2019.
No Swamp Thing.
Come on, 2019. Give us something to love. Thank you for checking out the SiftSpoil. We'll be back next week with spoilers on Toy Story 4. And we will see you then.
Bye.